Hello, Earth signs. It's Jen from Bohemian Path Tarot with a quick reading for you using the Light Seers Tarot, which I've already shuffled. But first, we're going to start with a rune pull. Rune for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, Manaz. This is a very sweet rune that happens to be with the rose quartz. Rose quartz is, of course, about love, self-acceptance, just kind of comfort with your own emotional being ready for vulnerability. And Manaz is the rune of the self within other groups. The self, how you define yourself, how you connect with others and still maintain sort of your own identity. So it's having a place, a unique place in your community, in your partnerships, in your workplace, knowing who you are, knowing your role, but also knowing, feeling that connection with your community, with the world around you. Now let's see what how that connects with the tarot. Ooh, the Devil and the Six of Wands. That's so interesting. Okay, so the Devil always seems like kind of a scary card, but in my experience, it's really about addictions. Of course, that could be like being addicted to alcohol or drugs. It could also be addictions to food. But just as often, I find that it's like being addicted to a mindset, being addicted to a philosophy, being kind of locked into an idea, usually of yourself, that is not serving you, that is keeping you stuck, that is keeping you bound from action. So there's a real call here in this card to explore where you're holding yourself back with your addictions, where your kind of sense of yourself, and this is how it connects with this rune, right? How your sense of yourself may be limited, and it's inviting you to find more value, to allow yourself to be unlimited, to cut those ties that bind you, whether they're philosophies, or whatever you're stuck believing or stuck clinging to that is keeping you small and limited. Interestingly, over here, the Six of Wands is very much a victory card. It's, and other people seeing you as victorious. This is like kind of the red carpet walk. This is a sort of validation you get, like obviously she looks like she's a rock star and she just, this is like the Taylor Swift card, right? There's the audience adoring this character. But in this triumphant card, it's very much about being recognized as being successful, as having faced a challenge and risen to the challenge. It's so interesting, these two cards next to each other, because this is so much an internal card of not feeling worthy, like being stuck to something that keeps you small, while this card is like this external validation. It's almost like you have kind of two faces or two roles here, where there's this private, internal, limited self, while everyone else is seeing you as this superstar. So I think what this reading is about expanding your own sense of yourself, because other people are seeing you as something way more special than you're seeing you. This rune, again, is the card of, finding yourself, how you define yourself within your community, within others. And it looks like you could do some work internally for your own sense of yourself, because you've got some victories or some validation ahead, or people see you as your, you know, your community, your coworkers, your loved ones. For some of you, this might even be actually having some sort of audience that thinks you're amazing, a literal audience, while you're kind of thinking that you're having that imposter syndrome, right? I don't know if you can see in this particular card, like the devil is holding the strings to this small character. But these strings are nothing. They're just, you know, you could easily cut those ties. Now, if you're dealing with a real addiction like alcoholism, drugs, something of that nature, food, gambling, something like that, obviously you're going to need a little help. But help is available, real help, not this faux character who's keeping you down. But this reading is very much about doing the work, the internal work, so that your sense of self matches what other people are seeing. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I hope that reading inspires you. I hope it gives you some insight, some options. In any case, thank you so much for stopping by. Take good care. Until next time.